The group quickly became victims of fortune and fame and began to crumble. Some of the members of the group made major purchases one after the other.
Being so young and making money so fast and rapidly and believing that you'll always make it the next day sometimes made it difficult. And I mean, they would just purchase things, and sometimes even myself would purchase things that you just shouldn't do right away. You know, put it up, save it for that rainy day. It rained a lot.
If there is one thing Black Pearl teaches in his salon, it's that you always pay your workers first. Paying your workers first allows you to invest in a source that will provide a continuous flow of finances. He often relates back to the NWH rule.
NWH, needs, wants, habits.
Learning how to separate your needs from your wants and kill your habits. Not every stylist of Black Pearl chose to follow his plan of success, leaving him to pick up the slack. There were times when some employees at the salon would work all day, make good amount of money, and then spend all of their booth rent at the end of the week. There were also times when certain employees would need loans or a vehicle to drive or even a place to stay. Black Pearl was always willing to help. As they knew, he would make accommodations for them at his own expense.
Pearl refinanced our van that we had to carry ourselves and the models to the show. So, you know, those were some big milestones, man, that were obstacles that we had to conquer.
He gave all he had financially to help others succeed and get what they want. Black Pearl funded many events, some with the help of others, but most by himself. He would often set up systems within his network of friends, and they would trade off services within the group.
Of course, we're in a business where it's a need. You need your hair done and your hair cut. So haircut services trade out for, you know, some of the marketing stuff that we needed as far as the t-shirts, and also with the plaques that we did with the comedy shows and stuff.
Black Pearl worked to establish good relationships with people because he knew it wasn't always what you know, but who you know. Every year, Black Pearl strives to provide great family fun events for the entire community. While Black Pearl worked his magic in the hair industry, he was always putting his work behind the grill. Pearl's Pop Sauce is a famous barbecue and basting sauce created by the gifted entertainer.
So you can do a lot with it. It tastes good because I like hot sauce, so I usually use it. Even after I cook it, I still, you know, eat my meat with it, so.
He formulated this sauce to enhance the tenderness of meat while leaving your taste buds with a distinct, smooth flavor. Many people come from far and near just to grab a taste of his famous Pearl's Pop Sauce. Black Pearl credits his late father for his famous secret recipe. He loves the grill and all that it has to offer. As you can see, Black Pearl is a man of many talents. Next to being a cosmetologist and a master on the grill, he is also an awesome entertainer. Black Pearl is also known as Ghetto Shakespeare, transitions himself from a master stylist to a songwriter at a moment's notice.
Ghetto Shakespeare music is for real. It touches the soul.
It's Pearl, you know, that's Pearl. That's Pearl's thing. You know, he's always been outgoing. And I didn't know the guy could sing. You know, and I thought, well, come then I got to look at, man. And he called me up to the studio one day, and the guys were singing. I'm like, hey, man, this fella could sing.
Writing music that speaks to one's mind, spirit, and soul is what Ghetto Shakespeare thrives on. He has a cunning ability to reach many people with his heartfelt musical lyrics. His lyrical context explains the human side of a spiritual man.
It's a mature type of music to where, you know, it grows on you, you know.
He released his debut CD entitled Double Life in June of 2008 with the help of Charles Ray Jr. of Hollinsdale, Mississippi. Double Life explains the struggles of life, love, and the hardships in between. Most would say that blues has lost its flavor, its touch, its ability to grasp and relate to everyday life as we see it in this new generation. Shakespeare's revised era of music known as Millennium Blues crosses many barriers of life in an attempt to give blues a different flavor with more hip, less traditional sound.
Millennium Blues is deep, emotional, and shared amongst many. And a lot of lyrics that are written are lyrics that are brought to me from behind my chair from an everyday aspect of other people's lives, even my own.
Millennium Blues includes various views on relationships, marriage, fatherhood, and friendships. Through music, Shakespeare is expressing his views on life, love, and the hardships in between. Black Pearl is well known to some as a great pillar of hope for the community.
And there was Alvin, and I was just so glad to see him, because at that time there were very few black patients at Tut Fan, and they didn't know how to cut my husband's hair. So he'd go down and bring the wheelchair and bring him into the barbershop, and my husband really liked that atmosphere because the men were sitting around and they were talking and laughing. My husband had a brain disorder. The next day when I went out there, his hair was cut. He looked so beautiful to me, you know, because it had been a long time since somebody had done that. And that night, he passed.
Black Pearl humbly declines the title but lives up to the cause by being not what he wants to be, but who he was born to be, a bridge builder. Giving is one of the most important things in life. Alvin believes that it is far better to give than to receive. Black Pearl was always willing to give, even when it hurt. Some people consider themselves to be a part of something great. Black Pearl considers himself to be a part of something greater. It's bigger than me has become his national slogan.
He get his jollies off of you being successful.
It's not about him.
In life, he's one of them that recognizes that what his talent is sparking fire for someone else to spark.
In 2004, he created an event for all the kids of the community to come and have fun before returning back to school in the fall. Who would have guessed this small luau that started with just a couple of kids in the neighborhood would flourish into a major annual event for the entire city of Huntsville? This event is called the Black Pearl Annual Comedy Luau.
The comedy and the comics is pretty much set aside for the grown-ups that are there with their kids, and the kids are there enjoying all the fun and games and water slides, man, the snow cone machines, and even the dancing on the stage, you know, the performances.
It offers many fun-filled events. A comedy fest featuring comics from all over, some renowned comics and some from the Huntsville area. There will be music and entertainment to include local singers, dancers, and rappers.
You know, most people don't have a place where they can display their talent, and we've been in those situations before, so we just want to encourage all of the young people that even have a dream, rap, sing, dance, do whatever, versus get the butterflies off. We're just a stage that helps you transform.
It will also offer a karaoke and talent contest. A kid zone will be established for all kids, including a play area, carnival rides, moon bounce, train rides, and much, much more. It will also offer a cook-off competition for all grillers in the city.
It's a great competition. All of the guys are big talkers, and we just want to also provide that opportunity to just have bragging rights until the following year.
The grand celebration is scheduled to take place in Cahaba Shrine Park. Black Pearl plans to invite some of his clients, old friends, family, and the entire community. Pearl also welcomes back one of the greatest NBA All-Stars, Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson is an All-Star, and he plays with the Atlanta Hawks, number 2.
Mr. Joe Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks and his mother, Diane Johnson of Arkansas, were proud sponsors of the 5th Annual Comedy Luau.
Joe Johnson has been a great help to us right now. He's an NBA player for the Atlanta Hawks.
As a great friend and a sponsor of the event, Johnson sent over a surplus of drawstring bags and t-shirts for the kids in the local community. As Black Pearl continues to build bridges, he is thankful for all the opportunities, all the people that have poured into his life, because as he said before, it is bigger than me.
But it's just like a coin. It's different on both sides, but it's gonna spin together. But what I wanna do, yeah, I know we different, but I wanna spend some time with you. I love your complexion, that goes without question. Ooh, your expression, you're giving me seconds. I won't waste your time, just be proud of the words. I get nervous every time I'm around with you. How many ways can I prove that I feel the way I say I do? Ain't no other woman can give me what I'm missing. Ain't no guarantee except with you. Time, social time, quality time, some special time. A little time for me. Anytime, plenty time, some special time for me. Ain't no time playing. You know what I'm saying. You hear what I'm saying. Saying to me. Help me understand why you ain't got a man. Or is it a flip side to you? What's your game, girl? Who are you? Tell me right now. No time. To be wasted. A little time for me. You know that I need you. I know that you want me. Your spirit is on me. Your spirit is on me. Your spirit is on me. Only want me. The meridian of Greenwich used to use Greenwich time as the basis of what's known to be standard time throughout the world. I was advised to stay far away from the taste of honey and certain perfumes, and through all my works put forth, if it doesn't involve charity, then gracefully accept my money. I now accept my cheese. And since we have had this opportunity to do business and it has gone so well, and you bring something to the table, and you are the one that I want to help take care of and show her the world that's blessed and full of family and good times with friends and family. I would like you to meet all of my friends in Little Rock, Arkansas at Club CC and Mississippi, Hollandale. We can go to the game.